would agree with Honorable Wanga is that this carelessness did not start yesterday. Actually, as a country, we started being careless immediately after the post-election violence. We had an opportunity in this country to set up a local tribunal to look into this matter and handle it internally. A number of times, the bill was brought to Parliament and it was defeated. In fact, today when I see, and I'm not holding forth for Honorable Martha Karua here, but because I know this matter is in court, but today when I see people blaming her, I don't know about the fixing or whatever, but I know for sure that Honorable Martha Karua led a process to amend our constitution then, to set up a local tribunal, which was roundly defeated by Ruto and Uhuru's allies in the National Assembly. I will tell you, I was very reluctant to support local tribunal because I felt then that ICC would have been probably the right way to go. But because of party interest and because I was whipped by my party leader, Raila Odinga, I decided to vote. And if you check the Hansard
local tribunal
report, yes, for the local tribunal. And if you look at the Hansard, we lost the 2/3 majority to amend the constitution to set up local tribunal because of Ruto and Uhuru's allies in the National Assembly then. That is where carelessness began. And now when you turn around and start blaming the same people who actually did not in the first place want Hague, then you are missing the point. I agree with Elachi that healing as a country will not just be an accident. It is a process. And that process must begin when every community and every individual feels treated fairly. I equally agree with her that the Kalenjin nation will not be happy because there was no Kalenjin running for president. It is true. It was Raila who was running for president. And it is also true that people fought in this country. But now when you zero in on an individual, and by the way, please forgive me for not treating Sang as a major player here, because the truth is that Sang's case is closely tied to Ruto's case. And it is like you are just now trying Ruto alone as being responsible for all the crimes that were committed. It is unfair. We all agree it is unfair. But the question is the way we are treating it. Because you see, when Kuria came out to speak, we thought that he would point out that I coached witness 1, 2, 3, and they're at The Hague. Then now, later on, he's telling us of people he took to Kriegler. First of all, Kriegler's report is not at ICC. What we have at the ICC is a case that originated from Waki Commission's report. And the Waki Commission, by the way, I think it's also unfair to blame the Kenya National Human Rights. They did their bit. But I saw Ocampo in this country from The Hague doing independent investigation. He could have used Kenya National Human Rights Commission report. He also used NSIS report. And we know that Ruto's case is heavily as a result of the National Intelligence Service report. It's not even based on the National Human Rights Commission report per se. So a lot of things have gone wrong. But one thing that we must accept, whether you are in Jubilee or you are in court, is the way we are approaching this matter is not helpful to Ruto as an individual, and it is not helpful to this country. If those prayer rallies were meant to play politics, then I know it is achieving some end. But if it was meant to address first the Ruto's case as The Hague, and two, to handle the Kenya community issue as a community, it is failing.